Another important part of a good live stream is good visual graphics. Whether it's an on-screen overlay to show your username or a little flair, or just the avatar, banner, and information panels below the video player. Graphics that connect with your style and branding help polish off an overall great streaming experience.
They're behind us.
Who?
They have an Orisa.
Orisa? Where?
Don't go around the corner.
Huh?
Don't.
I just see a Oh. Cool. Dude, will you just get a mod mic already? It attaches to any headphone so you can use that good pair that you like, but I'll actually be able to understand your callouts. It also has a mute switch so that I don't hear all those darn conversations with your grandma. We gotta get serious if we're gonna get out of Plaid. Yeah, just order one tonight. Head on over to antlineaudio.com to learn more and check it out. I'm EposVox, here to make tech easier and more fun, and welcome back to my OBS Studio tutorial course. I've got more videos answering all of your questions in the course playlist in the video description, as well as an introduction video explaining how this whole course works in case you get confused. Using graphics in OBS Studio are super easy. They can be added via an image source. They generally should be a PNG file for the best quality and to maintain transparency for overlays. Simple. Thanks for watching. See you. You can make the graphics yourself using a program like GIMP, Paint.net, or Adobe Photoshop, or anything really, and you can import them into OBS. Or you can hire out. There are lots of aspiring graphics artists that are willing to create stream graphics for cheap or free to get their name out there. A guy I've commissioned channel and stream art in the past from is Quinn, or Slenderslay on Twitter. He may have changed his name by now, so I'll have it on screen right now, as well as a link to his portfolio, because he may have changed his name. He changed it a couple times. Whatever he has now is what he's sticking with for a while at least, but I know him as Slenderslay. Whomever you commission will deliver your graphics in .png format for you to use with OBS or Twitch. Annoyingly, Twitch makes you change your channel graphics in very different places. To upload an avatar and offline image, click your avatar in the bottom left corner on Twitch and click Settings. You change your avatar or profile picture on the normal Profile tab and your offline image in the Channel and Videos tab. Your banner needs to be changed by going to your actual Twitch channel page and clicking Edit and then Change Cover Image. You can also edit your panels and panel graphics below your stream video player. On the OBS Studio side of things, you can do a few different things based on how you're wanting to use your graphics. For most things, you're going to use an image source to add an overlay showcasing your channel name, outlining your webcam, identifiers for your stream labels, backgrounds for non-widescreen views, and so on as well. I utilize the image slideshow source for my stream starting soon, be right back, and stream is now offline graphics in OBS. I've made a slide saying those things, and a couple slides for some of my sponsors and my top patrons on Patreon. I usually have music playing during these scenes, which combined with the active nature of slideshows instead of still images, contributes a little to keeping viewers around during these periods of dry air with these scenes. If you're making your own graphics, they generally should be made in 16:9 aspect ratio, generally at 1280 by 720 or 1920 by 1080 resolution to match your stream or recording settings. If you're recording in non-16:9 aspect ratio, go with that. Just remember to save your original project files, the PSD and Photoshop, for example, of your work. Then when you need to make changes or updates, you can just edit the original file instead of starting from scratch. If you commissioned out, you can request the PSD file or request an update from whomever you commissioned it from. I also wanted to reference you to this resource by Nerd or Die. There's someone, but this isn't sponsored or anything. This is just something I stumbled upon from a subreddit or something like that. But if you want basic graphics for under your Twitch panels, which I can actually show you, twitch.tv/eposvox. If you look below someone's Twitch channel here, where it says about me, specs, chat rules, all that kind of stuff. If you want a super easy way to get that, this site, which I will have linked in the video description, it's on Nerd or Die's website, so it's not an easy link for me to reference, but they have customizable panels here. And so you can customize the color of the icon for either preset colors or choose your own rainbow. You can choose the right side color, which I have left on the normal setting, but you can customize however you'd like. You can choose the icon, and they do have many popular platforms and websites and games and things like that. So there's GameWisp, there was Battle.net, DeviantArt, Extra Life, Facebook, Twitch, so on. You can add a little icon there. You cannot add custom ones, but hey, you can change the text font. Of course, it will eventually just kind of crop off there. You can vertically align the text to your liking. You can choose whether that padding at the bottom is there or not. I do not like it because I then have to crop it off on Twitch, which is a little annoying. You can choose the font family of a font that you already have on your system. Bam. You just type in the font and it pulls it from your system, which is a little weird, so you have to have the exact name of the font. But it does work. I can pull up my VCR font there. And then you give it a file name, so we'll call this BattleNetJK. And then you click download, and it gives you a PNG file for you to upload. And then over on the Twitch side of things, go below your video player, click where it says Edit Panels, and then you can customize the image by choosing Add Image and adding some text. This is Markdown formatting, but at the very bottom, if you don't actually have any, then you click plus, add a text or image panel, and so on. And then, of course, there are the options for Twitch extensions, which I've not messed a whole lot with. Once you've customized these to your liking with the different images and text formats, then you hit submit under each change. So if I put a space there, hit submit, it submits the change to go public, and then you turn off edit panels and review your settings. I hope this episode of my OBS tutorial course has been helpful for you. If it was, smash that like button, subscribe for more awesome tech videos, come follow me on Twitch, and until next time, I'm EposVox. Happy streaming.
Thanks for watching this episode of my OBS Studio tutorial course. More videos like this and a full master class are linked in the playlist in the video description. Click to learn more. Also, consider joining us on Patreon to help keep tech education free. Go to patreon.com/eposvox to sign up.